it's difficult to. I'm not an expert on it. I'm just going from. This is just my opinion. What have I experienced talking to people and this, that, and the other. You know, the Philippines is no different to anywhere else. The girls aren't stupid. They're not submissive. If you don't treat them right, or you know, you've got this attitude, well, I'm paying for it, and then you're going to fall flat on your face because things are going to go wrong. You know, if she's one of these that, you know, don't like you drinking or don't like you smoking, or you know, she wants you to help the family, you're digging a really deep hole for yourself. You see, I made it clear when I met Mel that I didn't have the money to finance the family, and even if I had got the money to finance the family, I probably wouldn't do it anyway. To see what Mel's reaction was about helping your family financially, but her reaction was exactly what a reaction always is. Of course not. I don't expect you to pay for the family, and yeah, and that's what you want when you first come to the Philippines. You want to ask the right questions. Now look, at the end of the day, if you're asking the questions to the wrong person, then they're going to lie to you.
The one thing that they need to do is time,
yeah. Time will never.
No need to rush.
Yeah, but the problem is, not a lot of Westerners have the time or money to come over and spend a long time in the Philippines to get to know the girl.
Yeah. It's not good also, like what's it called, long distance relationship, because they will know each other.
Yeah.
It's better to know each other when they live together.
And unfortunately,
like what happened to us, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, if you're desperate, then you're going to make desperate decisions. You're going to jump into something that your gut's probably telling you isn't a good idea, but you're going to do it anyway. So you're going to have to suffer the consequences of that. Not that I am very happy listening to stories where you're having to suffer the consequences, but at the end of the day, you have to make a decision. You know, we all have to make decisions when to jump. When do we actually make a decision to go forward and to, you know, yeah, I want to be with her, whatever. You know, it's entirely up to you at the end of the day, but I keep getting asked all these questions, and it frightens the life out of me what I did. And I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I knew what I wanted, and because I didn't want somebody Mel's age.
Really?
No. You know I didn't, I told you. Pants on fire. I wanted.
You married to me if you don't want?
Because I fell in love with you.
Really?
No,
You
joke around.
change your mind. You do it again. You see, if I do that to you.
No, I did. I fell in love with her. She's a one in a million. I mean, she saves me money. She doesn't ask me for money. You know, she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. But you can get the other Filipina that's totally opposite, that is very demanding. The ones that ask you for money and you haven't even met them. You know, them you should run a mile. You know, don't meet somebody in line and send them messages and get all excited and start telling them you love them, and, you know, or listen to them saying, oh, I love you. I mean, how ridiculous is that? I mean, come on. I've had loads of messages like that. Now, I know I'm sounding like I'm preaching from my soapbox, but I'm really passionate about it, you know. I want guys to come to the Philippines and have the experience I've had. I don't want you to come to the Philippines and think, I wish I'd never, ever, ever done that. You know, that was the worst decisions I've ever made in my life. Because you come here, guys, and you get the right woman, and you're going to have a lovely retirement. You know, I always said to my mum before she passed away, Mum, if I could just have 3 years of happiness and then I passed away, and I know how that sounds, but I meant it at the time, I'd be absolutely okay with it, you know. But I've had more than 3 years of happiness so far, and hopefully many more to come. So if anything happened to me tomorrow, at least, you know, it's been the happiest time of my life. And I wouldn't change this for the world. Once you get the Philippine bug, you ain't going to want to go back to your home country, that is for sure. So anyway, I'll stop talking about that because we're on about rooms, won't we? So we'll go down the next street, babe, have a look. So if you come to Naga, this is probably the place I'll bring you if you want an apartment. Like I say, it's $6,000 a month. They're nice, clean apartments. You've got a shower in there, electric shower, I believe. You've got air conditioning. You can just buy a fan and not use the air conditioning because the rooms have got big windows that you can open. It's always breezy here, like it is now. You can see the tree. It's quite cool.
And if you want an apartment cheap, this one.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. This will probably be cheaper than that one, but of course,
If you
I'd pick that one.
me this one.
Would you?
Just like a privacy.
Well, yeah, because you've
only
said it
one.
before, though. You're Filipino, and Mel would put up with more than I'd put up with. I mean, the place we live at now, she lived upstairs for ages, and you saw the state of it. And she was quite happy to sleep up there, and she'd sleep till 11 o'clock during the day.
Yeah.
She wouldn't get up till 11.
Before, I'm the one look after the shop.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sleep, around 2, 3, like that.
Yeah. So, apartments. It's quite easy to find an apartment. It's a lot harder to find a house, or at least a house that you want, or a house where you want, and the price you want. A lot of subdivisions have houses to rent, and they start off at about 4,000 pesos for the kind of house I had at Decker Homes, if you remember. Room for rent, look. Got a room for rent here. It's blocked off here, babe. Got to go the other way. Room for rent. So yeah, this place is nice.
It's
Delta Star Manor, but it's very expensive.
It's a hotel, apartment, and boarding house.
Yeah, very expensive, guys. But it depends on your budget, if you can afford it. But you see, I've fell on my face a few times with a few videos saying, oh no, this is very expensive and that's very expensive and that's expensive. Now when I say that, guys, always remember I'm talking from a perspective as I'm living simple with my wife and my kids on a very small budget, and that's why I'm saying things for us are expensive. And Mel, under whatever circumstances, wouldn't pay that kind of money. Wouldn't pay that kind of money. So that's where I'm coming from with it. I'm not saying, you know, somebody on quite a big budget couldn't afford that or better. I'm just saying for us it would be quite expensive. Just like we're thinking at one point of having air conditioning, but even if we could afford to have the air conditioning fitted, we couldn't afford to run it, could we? So, you know, it would add another maybe 3,000 a month to our electric bill.
Let's say 5,000.
Well, I don't know, babe. Depends on the size of the unit, doesn't it, really? Sari stores all over the place. Look, there. How do they make money? And there's not enough through traffic even here. It's not a through road, so there's not a lot of through traffic. You've got to, if you're even going to contemplate it, you've got to be on a main road. I mean, a mile's on the main road, and another store opened up across the road, and you see they're on about the fourth person in there trying to run that store because it's not work. You never see anybody buying anything. Her mum makes the money she makes because her mum's well liked, the family's well liked, and she's well established. Her food's always good, the prices are reasonably cheap. You know, she doesn't add much onto the stuff. Oh, studio apartment, fully furnished, for rent. Oh, never seen that before. There you go. And it's nice as well, look. Very nice. So there you go, guys. You can't go on the internet and look for places because there's about 2 or 3 middlemen that take money out of the monthly rent for finding somebody to rent the apartment.
Better on the ground floor.
So that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'd rent that. So yeah, getting back to the Sari Sari store. Her mum only does well because she's well established, she's well liked, and the prices are cheap. However, because she doesn't put a lot on each item, she's not making any money. The only real money she makes is from the food, isn't it, Mel?
Yeah.
That's the only real money she makes. The store, Mum's, God, Mel's dad has asked her mum to shut the store down because he's
Not
not.
only my mom, even me, my siblings.
Yeah, because she's borrowing money just to keep the store open. It's not making any money. She's borrowing money to keep it open. And then when she lost the freezer, she lost even more income because she sold a lot of meat and stuff. She lost a lot of meat when the freezer broke because obviously it all went rotten. Hey Joe. That's Mel's sister's husband. He calls me Joe, I call him Joe. So I guess that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the little walk round. It was requested. So it's over to my baby.
Please hit the like button and please subscribe and share our video.
And don't forget to visit BritInThePhilippines.com. Compliments of our friend Christopher Monk, who's also a Patreon. Thanks, Christopher. Very much appreciated. Bye.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way.